So we are going to be expanding the industry of our British build city with a custom farm. So stay tuned to find out what mods and assets we're going to be using for that. Welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, here in Blightea-on-the-wold. And yes, we're going to be looking at some farming. Let's just zoom out. This is the area that we built in our last episode. There we go. And there is farmland as far as the eye can see. But I've got my eye on a particular spot. Let's put on the natural resources. Now, in our little story that we've got, all this farmland over here is being sold off to be made into houses. And we will have a little farmstead, you know, sort of thing around here somewhere that's then going to be surrounded by all the houses. He'll have his own little plot of lands that he'll keep to himself. But over here, I thought would be quite good. So we've got this little village that we've been building over here, High Bickley. And this section here, I think, would be a fantastic piece of farmland. Now, let's have a look at what we've got available to us. Of course, we've got the normal industry farm stuff down here. But if we go into here and search for farm, I've got all sorts of little farms, farmhouses, flowers. We've even got some vertical farms. Great big fields of all sorts of things. Some cool little houses. Some other stuff that's going to unlock the further on we go. So I'll tell you what, why don't we put a farm area in and then we can actually see what is going to unlock. What do we want to do? We want to get this bit. So long since I've done an industry. Paint an industry area. Yeah, and we are going to take in this. Let's go for this one. We're going to take in, woo, this whole area and we'll sort of see how it goes. Zippity-doo-dah up to there. And then I might even carry this on all the way around here. Obviously, using the realistic population mod, we've got to keep an eye on what we actually need rather than just going full bore, whole hog, whatever it is, into everything. But what's interesting about some of these farm items, if you have a look on them, there's no... It looks like they don't sort of have any worker amounts in them. So if I just place that down... Yeah, it's literally just an asset. So we can sort of build out a good, big looking farm and we should be okay. So let's just grab the farm building just to turn this into a farm area. We could move that again a bit later. Is that going to be a problem? Actually, let's just plop it in and have a look. Oh my goodness me. How much stuff have we unlocked? So many huge, big... I want to have a look at some of these extra large ones and see how big they are. Wow, there we go. Extra large. Oh, that is nice. And I don't think... Yeah, it does need to be up against a road, but we can work with that. What have we got there? Extra... Ripe wheat cut. Oh, all sorts of things. Oh, we can get some tractors in here. Cotton as well. Nice. So I think what I'd like to do is repurpose this and have it out here somewhere. Let's have a look at sort of rural roads that we've got here. So we've got a couple of country roads, which I think is what we're going to build off of. Sort of like that. And then we're going to head out in a straight line. Oh, look, we've got our railway over there. Looking cool. I'm liking that. And then I'm thinking the farm could sort of be off the middle section here. So we're going to take this one... And do you know what? I'm going to have that sort of go to there. Yeah, that'll be fine. So what's probably going to happen is if I take that away and replace it, is that going to keep the farm the same name? Boink. St. Maurice's Farm. Yeah, excellent. That is good. So let us know a cool British sounding farm name. That will be really handy. And yeah, I'm liking that. So... let's take a look at what we can place first. So the first thing I want to do is mark out some fields. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the Move It mod. And I'm going to just grab that, copy it, and plonk it over here somewhere. So if we want to use that again, we can do. Excellent, there we go. And then I'm just going to get rid of that all the way down there. Boink, 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 boink. Excellent. We'll leave this little section here and we'll leave those trees there. So I'm thinking in between each of the sort of field areas, we are going to have a road like this because we want to be able to, there we go, add our items to that road. So what I'm just sort of thinking of doing is just sort of eyeballing it a bit really and sort of coming up with some different sizes. So for instance, we might do something like that and then we'll take some of our farm items and see which ones will fit in here. So if I turn that off there and do that. So that actually looks like... Oh, they will overlap if I anarchy them in. So let's give that a go. I hope that doesn't cause any problems. We'll go down there and we'll go there. Then we'll take a look. And to be honest, that just looks like a perfect field, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. That is good. And I'm... appearance. And we can literally change it from in here. That is really good. So what else have we got? Wheat cut. So we can have it look like he's cut some of the wheat. Wheat young. Ooh, I am liking this a lot. Let's go for that one. They all need water. They're all going to produce crops, and they do have 8 workers, these ones. So that is good. Yeah, I definitely want to make this one a lot bigger. And I was going to flatten out the land a bit, wasn't I? Are these terrain conforming? Let's grab one. Oh, so it does nicely bend with the land. Oh, that is just brilliant. Okay, cool. Yeah, we are going to stick with that for sure. Right, let me just build this out. I'm going to take these 2 off of here. So let's just see how close we can get to this train line. If I run that all the way up there, use the picker mod and pop that in. I mean, that literally comes right up to there, and I really don't mind that. Oh, have we got some trees in there? Let's get rid of those. There we go, and let's just use our tool to get rid of the ones over here. So then what can we do this side? We're going to have that sort of shape that comes up here. Let's see what we can find that fits in here. So I think these small ones, they're all going to have those sort of storage buildings. So if we... Let's just pause the game a sec. If we had that go in there... Well, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. I've started drawing this in, and then I'm forgetting... Oh, that's it. I wanted one of these, didn't I? To go in there. Yeah, and then we just need to use the Move It mod. It always doesn't quite seem to line up, but I'm using the Move It mod and holding Alt. No, I'll have to just eyeball it in. There we go. Whoops. And then if I do the same for this one, we can get them nice and close. In fact, I want that sort of lined up like that. Like that. So we get a couple of buildings at the ends, and then we just get this over here. I'm just thinking, let me grab that one. Can I sort of bring that along here? Oh man, this is going to be tight, isn't it? Let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's not going to go through there, is it? Can I move that entire line? We might just leave it like that. We don't need these other little roads around there. So if we go like that, let's just have a look. As our first field. And I like the fact that it does curve up there. We need to just do something here, don't we, to get this one to match. Let's just go up. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we could just sort of block that off with something like this. So if we grab, say, some of that and copy it. There we go. And then that could literally be the border like this all the way round. We need to get some smaller ones. And all the way down here. And either side of this field as well, I think. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks quite good. And then we want to make sure that where the entrance to each of these is, I'm assuming there's going to be... I don't know, how are we going to say the farmer's getting in and out of this? I'm assuming we could just sort of maybe delete a couple of these sort of from the middle there, from the middle over here, from the middle over here, something like that. I mean, some of these we can put fences around, which, you know, you'd also see that. And some of them we could just have them set up like this. There we go. Let's do that down each side. Doesn't have to be accurate right in the middle. This will do. But sometimes you can see they're placing like an extra little sub-building there. Not quite sure what that is. There we go. Excellent. And then I'm just wondering whether... Do we have any tractors as a placeable item. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Do they have any farming implements attached to the back of them? No, they don't. Darn it. There we go. I've just added the water pipes in, and I've just added these trees around here as well, and I think that really starts to add to the look. That is pretty good. I'm going to look on the workshop, see if I can find some farm equipment, but at the moment let's carry on with what we've got. And while I was looking, I came across these. If we look in field, I think it was, yeah, these ones here, look. Oh, now these ones, it seems like you can draw these out. Oh, they're huge. Oh my goodness me. How do they look? They look a bit winky wonky, don't they? Let's have a look at that one. Oh, that's the same one. Let's just place a couple of those down. Yeah, it sort of loses it when you zoomed out, whereas these ones look much better. But can I... yeah, these I have to place. These I can just draw. So I suppose it's... yeah, thinking which is going to be the best one. So what do these look like at a distance? Yeah, some of them look okay at a distance and some of them don't. So, maybe we'll stick with the ones we're using here that have actually given us some workers. These are going to be complaining now, aren't they? That there's not enough... ah, they've got nowhere to store the crops. Okay. Well, we can help with that. I'm thinking of just having a little road coming off here and running along the back and having this as sort of like a storage yard area. Let's get rid of that. If we dive into our industry tab, back to the farm. So we know that the small grain silo at the beginning is the only one that's going to hold these items for us. So if we just sort of pop in a couple there, then what we should see is trucks. That's sort of lifted up quite high there, isn't it? There we go. The trucks are coming out and going really slowly. Wow. What is the speed limit on this road? 20 mile an hour. Yeah, this should be, I would say, 30. There we go. Look, we've upgraded it and they're suddenly going a little bit quicker. Let's upgrade these ones. And that one and that one. Yeah, I noticed that needs power. That's all the way along there. And that's all the way along there. Yeah, there we go. Whoop. So they're going to be coming out. Right, we need power across here. Where's the nearest place to get power? Oh, what's happened to our train line? Darn it, something's gone wrong. Something has gone awry. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll use this to bring our power out, and then we'll hook onto that. So it looks like a little substation. We'll get it right up to there. And then another one there. That will do for now. And then we'll just hook into that just to get all of this working. What's going on with our train line? Let's just get distracted for a moment. It's like completely disappeared. Why is that? Train line 1. Yeah, look, trains are sort of appearing and disappearing. So where did that one go? That just went around here, down to here, didn't it? Okay, let's just see if we can monkey with this and fix it up. Train line. Oh, is this going to be the same issue we had where things aren't getting through for a reason that we can't fathom? And I just had to reload the game for it to work. Now, maybe you can help me with this. What I don't understand is it's obviously working okay because we've got other trains. These are the trains going externally, which are working quite happily. So why is that not connecting up? I think I'm going to leave trying to fix that for now. Maybe if you've got an idea, let me know in the comments. Right, let's continue with some farms here. And I think we can get some interesting shapes down here. So let us draw some stuff in. I'm going to try and see if we can do like a curved field. So mostly they are going to be straight, but if we've got like a little bit of a shape that needs something a bit different in, is that going to be possible? Let's see what we can do. Oh, wow. And I've got these ones here as well, which are actually networks. So wheat cut. Can I draw these in freeform? Because if I can... oh, look, they're going really slow again. Like that. Oh, I can. Oh, man. That is cool. So I can get these... oh, man, it goes really slow when I'm moving that to line up like this with the Move It mod. Maybe. And also speed up the flipping road here, because this is nuts. 20 mile an hour. Come on, folks. It's almost like they're not doing 20. They're just doing teeny tiny amounts. But anyway, yeah, there we go. So what do we reckon to this? Is this something we can sort of put in here and work with? I think it's quite good. Oh, wow, guys, seriously. You're not only taking the longest way round. There we go. This is actually 30. And you're still going super slow. I think there's a weird thing going on, you know. Let's do that one. That was down all the way to the end. That needs to be 30. That's all 30 already. Has that gone all the way down? 30, 30. Yes. Okay. That should be good. Why you couldn't come out of there and just turn left would have been a much better idea. Okay, so things are getting along here. I'm quite liking this. I knew I had some props already downloaded, so we're just going to do a little bit of work with those. We are going to zoom out and set this one to wheat cut. And so if I was at farmer and I was coming in, I'd sort of go up and down like that. So I think this one also to wheat cut. And then maybe this one to sort of make it an odd... So he's sort of gone up and down, up and down, up and down, and then he's done this a bit. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. So then we could have our little tractor here. So let's have a look. We've got, there we go, tractor. So we've got these ones, and we've got these ones with the combine harvester. And I think that is what we want to go. So we've got non-animated and dumping. Oh, I see. Look at that. So that's cutting. Oh, man, this is going to be cool. So that's going there. And that's dumping it into a truck. So we're going to need some sort... Oh, what's this one here? Another one. Nice, nice. Okay. And this is the non-animated one. So I guess that's just that bit coming out of there. Okay, fair enough. And then what are we going to have next to that? A tractor just pulling... So we've got a tractor with a trailer. Can't be that one. Maybe one of these it's just going into. Or have we got some sort of other truck? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think if we just go for a truck... like this, I'm not a farmer. I really don't know. And then pop one of these in the back. It looks like it's all a little bit too far away. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that, that, and that. And then bring that all forwards. There we go. So we can actually see a little bit more. Actually, that needs to be lined up with there, doesn't it? Because if that was past here, that would be cut, wouldn't it? Oh, it's all facing the wrong direction as well. Let's go this way. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Oh, I can see you right in the comments. Now we can see everything. And let's just bring that out a little bit more. That, to me, looks much better. Although, wouldn't that be going into a baler rather than a tractor with a thing like that? I know I've got these bales, which we can sort of pop down like this, which we can sort of pile up. What have we got here? Bale. Ooh, I haven't got a baling machine. What are you doing? Do you mind? Tourist. So we just Shirley Adams, you just come to look around. I think we're going to do this for now, and then I'm going to have a look. Yeah, it takes so long to start the game with all these mods. I'm not doing it just for a baler, and we'll see what we can find. But that's cool. I'm not too sure on these. They look better further away when they sort of kick in than if you come in close like that. So maybe we'll see. Let's just put this back down here so we can get a little bit longer of the daytime light. But it's getting there. It's getting there. And let's add some fence in here as well. So we've got the nice old nature reserve fence. I think that's the one we want to use. And we're going to run that down here a touch and just sort of see how that looks. Yeah, so this farm ever so slightly overlaps that. So what I'm going to do is move that there, and then we're going to grab this and... Oh, it's not letting me do it. And that. And we'll just move that out a bit. I think that'll be okay, like that. Excellent. And I feel like I just want this... Yeah, that hooks into there, doesn't it? We'll come up there. And then we're going to come out... there. So this is like the farmer's back garden, and we'll do a little bit of work on that. I've also added some other items. I'm not sure where they're going to show up. Are they going to be in the farming section? Maybe they're going to be things that we need to unlock. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. So we've got a tractor shed, which I quite liked. So I wanted that sort of in here. So it's next to the house. In fact, I'm going to go... that way, and then we can pop some tractors in there. So let's grab, so we've got that one. Actually, we're going to put a couple of those in. And then we're going to put one of these for storage, whatever that's going to be for. Excellent. And then we've got another little trailer or two that we're going to put up here. Let's get a couple of those like that. Excellent. And then we can dib-dab a little bit of gravel around here and see what that looks like. Just a tiny touch. Let's just take that bit away. Excellent. That fits in there very well. Very good, very good. We do have, let's come back to this one, some silos, which I'm just going to grab a couple of small ones of those. I don't think I've ever done this much detailing in City Skylines as I have with this series. It's just been nuts, the amount of stuff we've done. If you weren't here for when we did our construction site over there, and that is well worth a look at that episode. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy diving into all these teeny tiny details. So that's the cart, that's the bale. Yeah, we want the, that's like the American one, the baler. So if we actually pop this, I'm going to put these here as if they've been dropped off. And then, yeah, these are the bales that we'd have out in the field. One of these is higher. Yeah, so if we went like that, it's like they've got some bales that they're going to be dropping off to somebody locally for some reason. But I definitely need to have a search for some baling machines, because as my kids and myself and my wife would call these growing up, when they're sort of wrapped in the plastic here like that, pop one down. Yeah, we'd call them Weetabix, because you'd see them in the field sort of at regular intervals like this, where they've been, there we go, picked up and baled, and then someone else will come along and take them. But you drive along the road and you see that, you go, oh look, Weetabix in the field. Is that something you used to do? Then we've got some chicken farms, and this one here, that is going to go nowhere near all of that, because it's going to be loud, it's going to be smelly. I'm thinking maybe we're going to have that come off of this road here. So let's grab that and just bring that out to there. Again, sort of going a bit for the randomness, and then when we get the fields around here, that will sort of fill in. There we go. So what have we got in there? That is supposed to be a chicken farm, and there's no items in there of the chicken farm variety. Okay, well, how about we plop this next to it here? So this is also a beefcakes. What? That's supposed to be a chicken farm. What's it called? Beefcakes. It says chicken farm there. We'll go with chicken farm. I'm not quite sure what is going on with this. It's supposed to have some other buildings on there. I will check that one out. Maybe there's something I've missed to download. Whoops. Oh, look, we could put a chicken shop right opposite. That would be funny. But then I thought here we could also have this. So we've got the farming equipment sales. Yeah, we'll pop that there. There we go. Look, so people can come and grab their tractors and equipment that they might need. Let's just take that over a touch like this, just to sort of make it like a little industry looking type area. And then we've got some of these larger silos as well. So I wanted to sort of squeeze that in there if we could. So let's take that out to there. And that is also going to fit in there, I think. Let's just move that down to there. Then we'll have to sort of eyeball that one. Yeah, that fits in okay. They're probably going to need some water. Let's take a look. I know water's taken care of. It is just the old usual electricity. So let's run a temporary cable. I need to get some sort of British looking electricity cables. I've not found anything yet. Just looks that little bit different. If you've got anything that you know about like that you've seen in the workshop, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Oh man, that is cooking those chickens. Wow. Good grief. And then we have these little farm sheds. So sort of like a, let's have a look. Yeah, that's not going to go there. I'll tell you where this one's going to go. This is going to come back over here by the house again. And yeah, I don't want them right opposite. I'd like them off of a little road up here. Go, let's see, let's go a little bit further away. We're going to go there and there. Not quite sure what these are going to be for yet, but I feel like they would house equipment and stuff like that. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. Okay, so we're building things up here. We've got all of this grain and we want to be able to use it for something. So I'm thinking of adding some animal pastures just running along the back here. And also I've changed the speed of these roads. I was thinking in the UK, you know, you go down a country lane like this and the speed limit's actually 60 miles an hour. So that's 60 and everything else around is 30 and all around the fields here it's 60 as well. So hopefully that will help. This is going to start getting super busy, but I'm going to just run an extra little road up there. We can always sort of monkey around with things as we go along. And we've got small animal pastures, about the largest one we've got available to us. Yep. So let's pop, I think, some of these in there. I want a bit of space in between. Yup, there we go. And what we're going to have in here, Highland cows, sheep, I think. We're just going to go for sheep, sheep, and more sheep. Excellent, there we go. There we go. Excellent. That'll keep us busy there for a while. And then, of course, we want the storage of the outcome of these, which is animal products. So if we dive into our warehouses, what have we got? I mean, one of these sort of small warehouses, I think there's a teeny tiny one that should fit. Oh, that is just a bit too big. How about if we do a bit of manoeuvring around? Let's have that there and that there. Okay, we've got anarchy on for the trees, so let's just adjust that. There we go. Excellent. And then we take this and pop that in there. There we go. Fantastic. And we're going to have animal products, and we'll leave that unbalanced, but that will get filled up to a certain point, and then they'll go and sell those outside the city and make us some money, which is good. Let's just have a look at our farm at the moment. So yeah, producing some, outputting some. Not quite enough workers yet to get to the next level. Oh, actually, there we go. I was just going to say we're literally one away. I've looked at the correct box. So now we've got some of these items, which is cool. So we can add some of those to the farm, but we'll get to that. I think this is looking pretty nifty. Okay, I think things are going rather well. Let me show you some of the extra little details that we've put in here just in the time lapse. We've got some more fields along here. We've got some different types of fields that we popped in just to sort of get a different look. So if we come out and see what these ones are. So these are the wheat ripe XXXL industrial. These are wheat cut. Then over here, we've got the Cotton XL Industrial. And then this side, we've got the Cotton VL. I'm not quite sure what that means. But then in this little drop-down box, you've got all these other options, which are fantastic. So if you wanted to, you could just chuck something a little bit different in here. And you get these little buildings on some of them. Let's have a look. Vegetables, which look really cool. Actually, I'm going to add some vegetable ones in a sec. But I really wanted, there you go, rapeseed for that colour. But I can't remember what these were. What were these? Cotton VL, that was it. So we'll put that one back. That's cotton VL. What does that mean, that VL? I don't know. But this one here, I popped in, it's a greenhouse option on the same list. There we go. So as we've got a lot of this stuff going on here, I thought I'd add that in. Oh, I need to change the speed on some of these roads. When they're crawling along here so slow, it looks hilarious, doesn't it? And then over here, I thought I'd just pop in this little area. So again, we've got some storage over here, so they're not having to run all the way over to the other side of the farm. I think these I set to empty. Did I balance? I set something somewhere to empty. Oh, I know where it was. We'll come to that in a minute. And then we've got over here a flour mill. Which is good. So that will use up some of the extra crops that we've got as well. And then I've got a little side gig going of flowers. These are Dutch flowers. If we go into our field list, there we go. It's these ones here. Farm field decor 16x4 Dutch flowers. And you can just plop those anywhere in a field. So I thought I'd add some of those in, which look good. So I'm liking this little setup over here. And then up the top here as well, these were crying out for somewhere to store the crops. We're storing and making more crops than we know what to do with at the moment. So I've just popped, this one's on empty. Look, there we go. Just pop this one over here. So I'm hoping soon we'll be able to upgrade to a larger level, get some more people in here, which will help us to upgrade to the larger level. What is going on down there? We've got like a floating I did not notice that before. I don't know, there's something weird going on with my landscaping brush at the minute. If I try and do something now, the game's going to go like really slow. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh my goodness, that's even worse than it was before. I'll fiddle around with that. There we go, excellent. So I added that in, and then yeah, we've got this little area over here which we saw before with the tractor sales. Need to build this up a little bit. But we should be now, if we go into here, making some animal products. I'm going to put that on empty so they all get sold. And also over here, this is making flour, which I'm going to store in here. That's what I put this here for, not animal products. Flour, and we're going to put that on empty. So those products, empty in previous resource, yeah, that's fine. So those products are going to get sold first. But I'm liking the way this is looking. We need more people. That was the thing, wasn't it? So let's have a look at St. Maurice's farm. And we need to get up to 350. And we've got plenty of resources. So it's just literally the people. And then hopefully we can start making some more money as well, which will be good. But to help with that, we've obviously got lots and lots of places over here where people are living. But we need to have a quick look at our overall setup in the city, because we're starting to struggle on a few items. So let's just deal with those needs. We've got our water tower line that's been going along here for a while. I just think we're going to add, let's add another one to that right round the back here. There we go, to take care of that need. And then our trash is okay. Our schools was the thing that was worrying me, particularly over here. So our elementary school, if we have a look at this one here, we popped it in, is filled. Croydon Hill Elementary. So what I'm thinking of doing here is grabbing this road, bringing, I don't want to connect it up, bringing it down like that. And then I might just grab these two, shiftify them a little bit, like they're sort of in the middle of that area. We're going to grab some trees, which we're going to put, not that many. I'm going to put actually this one I want. That one. There we go. I'm going to pop some trees either side. I can get a full row in. That'd be nice. There we go. Excellent. And then, oh, what's going on there? We have trees growing out of the school. Let's just change that and go like that. There we go. And then I'm going to grab another one of these. Oh, look, it's all over the road as well. Oh, something's upgraded somewhere. Excellent. We'll check that in a moment. And we're going to sort of mirror that over this side. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. And then actually, if I grab that road and bring that out, I'm going to just move that over to there. Let's level this out. That can be the same height as that. Yeah, there we go. That's okay. And then we'll grab our British tree brush and just sort of add a few in. Can we get a couple along the front there? That's probably about it. So that's going to double our capacity for the elementary school along there. I really want that right up against the road. Which way round is this facing? Let's just... Oh, I know what it is. I added extra car parks in, didn't I? Ah, okay. So what we might do then is get the Move It mod and grab that. Copy that. Plot that there. There we go. And then we can sort of monkey with this. So that can go that way round. Why is it okay there, that way round? But not okay here. Oh, I know what it is. I've just worked it out. Let's get rid of that. Is the actual access is this side. Look, I'm a Wally. So we need to bring that down there like that. And then that's got the access to it. Yeah, I knew we'd get there in the end. We'll set that the same height, that the same height. And do you know what? Actually, I'm going to run just some of these along the back. Just for something a little bit different. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So that's going to help with that there. It's probably still needing some more element. I mean, there's a load that haven't been. How's this one doing? That is pretty nearly filled up as well. This section over here is the worst. So that is rammed. Could I fit... Ooh, getting a bit of slowdown over here. Could I fit something in this area? I think it's going to have to sort of be... I mean, we've got this little spot up here. Could we squeeze a small one in there? I bet we could. Let's have a look. Do you know what, this first one I clicked on here, the Chester Elementary School, actually fits in there rather well. I think that's okay. Excellent. What sort of capacity has that got on there? Let's have a look. 214. Is that all? I was expecting more than that. Okay, all right. Well, we'll go with that. Let's get some... I'm going to put some car park... I'm pointing at the screen. I don't know why I did that. You can't see. I want some parking out here. Oh, this is perfect. Can I fit 2 in there? I get right up to there. Like that. Yeah, there we go. So that all becomes part of the school. Excellent. And then we're going to grab a fence. Probably one like that will be fine. And we're just going to add a little bit of protection because we've got all these buildings here. So this has now become all part of the school grounds. Do I want that much for the school ground? No, I don't. I want something else along here. I'm going to put this fence here anyway. We're also going to run a fence up along the back here. If I can squeeze it in all the way down the side, I can. Excellent. So that's the playground ground. What can we put over here? Do I need any more high school while we're in the district? We do. Okay, let me find a high school. Wow, these high schools are also massively big. This one here, Toronto High School 10 building, whatever it is. I'm going to use that one, but I want to just slightly change the road layout. Let's grab that road. So if I bring that out to there and run that here, and then we can grab that high school, and I want to squeeze that in there. Can I put anarchy on here? Will that do it? Put anarchy on there. That will do it. There we go. Pop that in. Let's turn that one off again. Excellent. There we go. So that sort of fits into this complex. In fact, what I'm going to do with the Move It mod is just move that up to the edge there. Excellent. Then we can pop a little bit more parking in there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to move that over so it matches up to there. Excellent. That should be fine. And then we'll just dab a few trees around there. And I think we should be good to go. Yep, there we go. I think that will do for now. We are certainly going to have to add some more capacity for our school in the rest of the city somewhere. Now, I put out a community post only a couple of days ago, probably a little bit longer now, about a week ago, I think, by the time you see this video, asking you to vote on which university style would be most fitting for the build that we're doing here. So we have the trade school campus style buildings, We also have the Liberal Arts College style building. Can't click on that. And the University Campus building. And University Campus area was at the top one. So that is what we're going to go for. Unfortunately, there are no sort of UK British style university campuses on the Steam Workshop. So we'll go with what we've got. But where are we going to put this? What do you think? Maybe we could have a little vote in this area. So we're going to continue with our farming, I think, through here for industry. But, I mean, as we sort of look around, I mean, this is going to expand to a certain point and it's going to fizzle out the further we go. And that is going to be a nice self-contained, I mean, town, I suppose, is what it would be. It's much bigger than a village. We've got a little village out here. And then we're going to pick somewhere else. But, of course, we need to unlock squares to be able to do that. And I like to work my way through the game. So perhaps our university will go in this area. Maybe we can have a vote. Let's have a look. So let's say over here is area number 1. So on the right-hand side. Up here is area number 2. And then somewhere along here is area number 3. Maybe down in this spot over here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So thank you for watching today. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and check out the next video on the screen as well. Have a fantastic day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.